Hey guys, Jason here, and here's a quick update video, again, showing you how we always stay on top of things inside the Ground School Academy, inside the online ground school. This video used to be called the Airport Facilities Directory, but recently the FAA said, no, we don't like that name anymore. We're going to call it the U.S. Chart Supplement. And here we are updating the video. The content really stayed the same, it's the name that changed for you. So gone is the Airport Facilities Directory as a name, here is the US Chart Supplement. I really believe it's as we make a move to digitize everything, it's a more appropriate name for that, and I'll share with you both the book form and the chart form. Here's what you need to know for a check ride though. What you need to know for a check ride is one simple number. It's that right there on your screen. 56 days. Every 56 days, the U.S. Chart Supplement, formerly known as the Airport Facilities Directory, is updated. Whether you get the old-fashioned green book, which again is on its way out, literally it's a mint green cover book that will say Airport Facilities Directory, U.S. Chart Supplement. Back in our day, that's all we had. Now, I sound like an old man now when I can say back in my day when I was learning to fly, I'm turning into an old man. That's what it is. U.S. Chart Supplement, the online version, still every 56 days. Now, this is to be used in conjunction with your charts as well. So I'm using my VFR sectional chart, and I go to the Airport Facilities Directory, the U.S. Chart Supplement, for more information is where I'm heading with that. Let's look at an excerpt from the U.S. Chart Supplement. This is for the Ocala Airport here. Follow along with my cursor. You can see it gives us a ton of great information, as well as an airport diagram, not a taxiway diagram, an airport diagram showing things like roads and where the trees are at, and showing this symbol here showing the displaced threshold, where the tower is located, where the hangars are located, where the road is located that parallels it. A lot of great stuff you can see there. This shows the Ocala International Jim Taylor Field, OCF, KOCF. It's 4 miles west of the city. Its time in UTC, depending on its daylight savings time or not, it's either -5 or -4. Here's the longitude and latitudinal coordinates of it. You can see it's 90 feet above sea level. And we continue to get all this great information. S4 is showing us that we have major power plant repairs available at the airport. There's also S3 and S2. The fuel shows 100 low lead plus Jet A plus Prist, oxygen levels they have, the classes, everything is listed here. And then we start to get into details about the runways. What type of lighting the runways have, what kind of glide angle they have to take you to a touchdown height of 45 feet. The threshold is displaced 561 feet for runway 36. I can come down here and confirm that and see the displaced threshold. Runway declared distance information. Here's the airport remarks now. Attended 1100 to 200 Zulu time. For the attendant after hours, call this number. Runway 826 is closed to air carrier aircraft, closed to air carrier operations with 30 passenger seats or more. 24-hour prior permission required. Call airport manager at this number. We have 2 important phone numbers if we were in a jam, say after hours, or needed to call the airport manager to find something out. I now have that information here. Here's something else important. All aircraft departing runway 18 maintain runway heading to 800 feet AGL or until reaching end of runway, whichever occurs later before making left turns. Customs service, unavailable. Runway 36 is the designated calm wind runway when the tower is closed. Then it tells us how to activate the Malsar lightings for the certain runways on the CTAF, as you can see here. Airport manager's phone number again. AWOS again with an AWOS phone number. You're going to call it before you fly in and listen to the AWOS just like you would on your radio. Communications frequency, and the list goes on and on with this great information. Here's a question I know you're going to have one day. How about, Jason, who do I contact to get flight following? Look, Jacksonville approach / departure controller 118.6. Now I know who to contact to get VFR flight following on my way out of the airport. So much great information is there for us inside of the U.S. Chart supplement listings. Let's look at one now that's a little bit more complex. Let's look at the Orlando International Airport. This one actually takes up 2 whole pages. Here's page number 1 for you. Same kind of thing. 6 miles southeast of the city. The UTC time, longitude, latitude, 96 feet. It goes on and on, just like Ocala started out. A ton of more information because they have so many more runways, including parallel runways. Declared distance information. Military service fuel available. Airport remarks attended continuously. Caution, birds and deer on and around the airport vicinity. Use caution for taxiway alpha along the ramp. And you just have list after list of all this information that the locals all know when they operate in and out of there so often. But you coming in, not knowing the area, not knowing the airport, can read this and particularly read the remarks and have the same information that the locals do about, hey, there's trees at the end of this runway, or hey, taxiway alpha is a hot spot for runway incursions because it intersects along the west ramp here, as you can see. And it continues on with these great remarks, phone numbers for you, information for you here. But at the same time, you look at this and go, Jason, this is great information, but what do I need to know for a check ride? Well, we've gone through, I've highlighted here what you actually need to know for a check ride here. And this is actually included underneath this video is the legend for the U.S. Chart supplement. And it says, if you look at this and go, Jason, you mentioned S4, but I can't remember what that is. Well, you go to number 13 in the legend, and you look at number 13 and says, oh, it's the type of maintenance facilities they have there. Now I know that. So you can go through and see what's highlighted, what you need to know, and then look in the legend to see what pertains to you, and now you know it for the check ride. Really beyond that, as well as we continue to dive into different airports and venturing out to different facilities, it's so vital that you use the U.S. Chart supplement alongside of your VFR sectional chart. So here's some homework I have for you all. Pull up the listing for your local airport. Underneath the legend is the link to take you right to the electronic version of the U.S. Chart supplement. You can pull it up on your iPad, whatever aviation navigation app you're using, but there's a direct link to it around the FAA's website as well, so you know you're getting the most current, the most up-to-date information there for you. And then use the legend to solve the items that you can't read through. Read as far as you can, then when you get stuck, go look at the legend, figure out what it means to you, and master it for your home airport. And then as you start to venture out on long cross countries, solo cross countries, use the U.S. Chart supplement to learn as much as possible about that airport you're heading to. So go ahead, the links are down underneath this video. Go take action on your homework, and I'll see you in the next lesson. See ya.